You're looking stressed. Yeah. It's not a bad thing, honestly. I'm just an overthinker. And I was talking to the guy I've been talking to, and he just was like, oh, casually, like, oh, by the way, my parents will probably be there because they go to karaoke frequently. Like, when he told me about him going to karaoke, he was with his mom. And then, like, as the night went on, people were, like, really friendly. Like, I had a couple different men walk up to me and, like, high-five me and tell me how great my singing was. We're leaving. We're in the Uber on the way back. And I find out that the karaoke was at a swingers bar. And I was like, well, no wonder everybody was so friendly. But it's a bar that just has really good karaoke. So, this is the dress color. This is the dress I'll be wearing. This is a torrid dress. Super cute. This is the vibe. I love this dress. Like, I love this dress. It's so pretty. I've got 30 minutes and my makeup's done. Perfect. I couldn't be in a better position. Oh my god. Wait. I'm a slay right now. What? I have the perfect necklace. Hold, please. Hold. Ow. Ooh. That was unpleasant. Ow. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't meet a guy and I'm like, I am attracted to him and he's hot and he's nice to me, so now he's my boyfriend. No. You don't know somebody till you spend time with them. You don't know somebody until you go on a road trip with them. You don't know somebody until you like spend the night with them. Okay, here's the thing about like part of why I was so surprised by how yesterday went. So I did not plan or expect to stay the night with him. I did not expect that to happen. You don't know somebody until you know their friends and their family. And I learned a bunch of stuff about her, and this ex that she had mentioned went to, I think I can say this because it's true, he went to prison for charges related to, like, CSA, basically. And I bring that up because they told me their version of events. And while I was hanging out with this girl, I was being told all this stuff about the friend because apparently I had accidentally landed in the middle of them having, like, a big quarrel between the two of them. So I heard her side, Jay's side, and then I talked to this friend, and I come to find out that the reason this girl doesn't have social media, the reason why she and her had a huge falling out originally was when this ex went to prison and was caught doing these things, she didn't immediately cut him off. Like, she initially supported him. And she left that part of the story out when she told me this story. We listen and we judge. The internet in a nutshell. And the internet in a nutshell.
Yo, chow, this P. I'm uptown right now. I'm on my way to the West Bank to put a twist on this thing, you heard? Oh, oh yeah. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, oh yeah. work with some pop, with some twerk, pop, twerk, pop, twerk, bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down. Turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, now 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 work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, now 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 work with her. Walk with it, now work, 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 walk with it, now work. Your booty out, now work, walk with it, 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 now work, walk with it.
Hello, guys. It's Friday. We made it. The weekend is here. To everyone watching in real time, thank you so much for being here. Anyone watching during playbacks, I appreciate you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to my mods who are always here holding me down, I appreciate y'all so much. Now, bitch, there's always something happening around here. There's always something moving pieces. And Rosie, thankfully, the last couple of streams haven't been too wild, but I needed to make sure I ran this back with the Get Ready With Me and then also tie in some of the stories or the story that she shared from the night that she slept with Jeff's sister. So I want to make sure I say this and you fully understand. Rosie's first date with Jeff, and this is a Get Ready With Me, where she's getting ready to go on her first official date with Jeff, her new boo. They're going to karaoke. That karaoke was actually at a swingers, because swingers is not a word I normally say, was at a swingers club. So her first date with Jeff was actually at a swingers club where he originally told her that his parents would be coming along. And this is after Rosie has already slept with his sister in a threesome. Let that sink in. Yep. Back in 2019, when I first started to upload content in this space, talk about train wrecks, even though it was more health focused, I still tapped into drama, leaned into following the drama because I enjoy drama. If you told me in 2019 that I'd be sitting here today saying that sentence, I would have called you a liar. I would have told you was on bath salts or some shit. Crack. I don't know. Because that sentence, putting all that together, is crazy. It's a lot. But yes, we are going to go over. Hold on. I'm happy somebody said it. I have mental health. Why would you ever admit that online? See, there's different traits to train wrecks. They don't necessarily sign up, they just become train wrecks due, due to their actions and their behavior. One of those issues that train wrecks have is not knowing what to leave offline. There are certain things, you either keep to your friend group or take to the grave. What Rosie has been sharing is something I would leave to my friend group, my close, solid ride or dies. Like when Chantel was up here telling us about how she got the clap and how, she was having Dee Dee sit on her face to appease Natter and all that. That's something you take to the grave. There's just different things, but again, no. No way in hell would I be sharing that. Not a chance in hell. But let me get to some of the support and we are going to get right into this. Get ready with me. And again, I tied in some of the story time that I missed from 2 weeks ago. And shout out to the viewer who not only linked it to me, but gave me the timestamp. Because the thing with Rosie, she goes live for hours. And I'm tapped in right now, but 2 weeks ago I wasn't as tapped in. I did hear about the story times, like the rumbling, but we have it. We so shout out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get to this. Amen. Thank you so much for 46 months, boo. Going through a lot at the moment. Need prayers, please. Amen. Guys, please send Amen some love in the chat. I'd really, really appreciate it. And Amen, boo, I hope you're okay. You'll make it through one day at a time. Sometimes it's 1 hour at a time. I'm sorry for whatever you're going through. Just remember, you can make it on the other side, boo. You can make it on the other side. And please, for real, y'all, show Amen some love in the chat. Mad people tune in because we going through shit. This is escape for a lot of us. Sometimes myself included. So, Amen, you here, boo. Plantain Sweetie, thank you. Welcome back to the Gold Cluster, boo. Welcome back. Welcome back. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Sounds like a you problem. My dog got hurt by. Whoa, my dog got hurt by a cart this morning. Thank you for the distraction. Boo, I hope your dog's okay. I hope everything's okay. Guys, I know what to do in the chat. I hope everything's okay. And hit me up in Discord because I know you in there. I must have missed that message. I hope everything's okay with your dog. Damn. Danny Jean, thank you for 21 months, boo. Looking gorgeous, Charlie. Batty, shot o'clock. Batty, shot o'clock. Thank you, Danny Jean. I remembered. I use okay. I don't know if this is called Bourgeois, but I use the Viseart palette, and I think Bourgeois is the name. Don't quote me. Mind you, I'm supposed to know French. But this is the palette here. I went in with this color down here. I wanted to do this blue, but I feel like I did blue recently. So I was just like, maybe not. Maybe not. But this gold right here has my name written all over it. Even this one as well. I love this palette. Small, compact, but beautiful, beautiful color story. But that's what I went in with today. And thank you again for 21 months. I appreciate you. Olivia Batty Benson, thank you, boo, for 2 months. Shawty Gold, my love. Glad I left the mess and found you the best. Thank you, boo. By the way, is the that Migos Fight Night remix? Oh, yes, it is. And I got that off of SoundCloud. I can get you the exact mix, but yes, it is Migos Fight Night in the beginning. Yes, been wanting to ask. Yes, it is that. I can get you the exact mix because I know what folder it's in. It's just I don't remember the mixes off the top of my head, but that is Migos. Let me see. Oh, and I just want to thank you again for 2 months. Thank you, boo. Jez Belly, thank you, boo. Thank you for the super sticker. I just want to confirm this is a super sticker because when it's blank like this, sometimes I get nervous. It's not. I just want to confirm real quick. Wait, why is it not showing up for me? Okay, I just want to let you know, Jez, for some reason, it's not showing up for me on YouTube side, but it's just showing as a sticker here. So if it has a message, just tag one of my mods and then they'll tag me so I could read it. Thank you, boo. V, my boo, just finished the first week of my first full-time job as an accountant. Sorry, FFG, you're not that girl. Period. And congrats, boo. Congrats, V. And can I tell y'all? So yesterday, because I talk shit every day and I don't give a fuck. And I don't care who sees it in my Discord, because literally to Discord, it's not private. I was talking to someone in Discord and we brought up the whole accountant thing, like, with FFG Lion. And I didn't bring it up on the last stream because I completely like forgot, because I had so many receipts the last stream where I talked about her. And I actually had the screenshot of FFG telling me, like, she got to go to sleep. She got class in the morning because, she was in school for accounting. So just to look back at that, even privately, she kept that lie going. That's how dedicated she was for that lie. It wasn't just like a viewer thing. Like, even with me, like privately, she was like, I have the message, but it's pretty much like, yeah, girl, I got to go to sleep. I got school in the morning. I think it was something like, I got to get these 4.5 hours of sleep. Bitch, your brother said you never even went to accounting school. See that? When I tell y'all that bitch had story times like Chantel and we just didn't realize it, crazy. Let me see. Oh, Celestial Mystique, thank you for the gifted member. Thank you so much. To the new member, enjoy. And again, Supreme or higher, you have access to the Discord. And thank you again, Celestial. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sassy Mama, just cause. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Thank you. I really appreciate y'all. Senza, 5 fucking months. I appreciate y'all. I really need to. Sometimes I need to tone down the cursing, but y'all get me. What in the Jerry Springer? July has been rough between car trouble and our living room flooding. I'm ready to kick my feet up and eat pizza with y'all. Baby, get comfortable. That sounds like a lot. And thank you for 5 months. Living room flood. You know what? That enough would send me. But don't you do that. Don't you do that. And thank you again for 5 months, boo. Jessie Messy Maj. I'm trying to connect it like with Nicki Minaj, but sorry if I messed that up. Jessie Messy Maj. Thank you, boo. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Charlie Gold, have you ever been giving one of your Discord members 20? Oh, I know exactly where this is going. Hi, Charlie Gold. Have you ever given one of your Discord members $20,000 and then blackmailed them when they didn't pay you back? Thanks for your time, girl. Girl gang. I want to make this clear. And Jesse, again, that wasn't like sarcasm. Thank you for the super chat. I will be touching on that. It's me. So I will be speaking on that. Just give me a minute. Uh, I will be live, if not tomorrow, it'll be Sunday. Either way, I want to do 2 streams this weekend, one Rosie, one FFG, and I will be tapping in on that. And the great thing when it comes to me, at least you can expect receipts, connect dots, and show a pattern of behavior. FFG, I'm not talking about online beef we have in our little. No. FFG truly is a piece of shit. And I need y'all to hear me when I say this. Stop giving creators your personal info. Moving forward, don't enter no more fucking giveaways either. How about that? Fuck these giveaways. Don't give your information to nobody. And above all, do not accept help from definitely the likes of FFG, but at this point, any creator, fuck that. That's where I'm at with it. I know I'm not like that. I've never blackmailed people with what I've done. I don't talk about it because I think it's tacky, but I can't stress this enough. Stop giving out your personal information to people. Not all help is really help. I will touch on it more because I want to get some receipts together. And this is not me saying if someone owes you money, they shouldn't repay you. No. But FFG has been this bitch for a long time. And unfortunately, people are starting to wake up to some things, but I promise you, I'm going to tie the loose ends, and make sure that bow looks real pretty. FFG, you're a fucking clown. But I do notice your tweets are aimed at specific creators. You know better, bitch. But I'm down when you down, pussy. Guys, I will, because I see there's a lot of questions. I will go through a lot of that, especially because names are being dropped and all this shit. I will go through it. And by the way, that's not me. I should have probably emphasized that. They're not referring to me. Like, I don't owe FFG a fuck thing. But this is a pattern with FFG. And when she doesn't have the control that she feels she deserves, she does fuck shit like this. So don't worry, I'll clear up a lot of things. I'm actually waiting on some other stuff too. Yeah, I'm waiting on some other stuff too, just in case. But don't worry, I will tie it all together. Thank you so much. And thank you, Jesse Messi. That shit threw me off for a second. Alfred, thank you for the super chat. Sounds like you problem was saying their dog was hit by a car. Wait, and passed away? I misread that. I'm so sorry. Oh fuck. I misread that. Can y'all sounds like you problem? I misread that. Y'all know sometimes I don't read everything correctly. Sounds like a problem. If you're still here, I'm sorry, boo. I completely misread that. I'm really, really sorry. Fuck. You know what, guys? Let me just get into this. Yeah, I definitely completely misread that. I'll check on them after this stream because I know they're in the Discord. Fuck. Oh, I know I'd be. Oof. Okay, let me just stay focused. Let me get into this, y'all, and we gonna just go through this mess. And sound like you, problem boo. I'm here. I hope this can be some sort of a distraction. And I know that's saying a lot, but I hope you okay in some way. Let's get into Rosie, y'all.
Hello, friends. We're gonna wait for people to show up. I'm okay. If I'm gonna be like real, I think I'm fighting a panic attack right now. But my Ativan's kicking in, and I'll be okay. I always get through it. So I don't know if it's a panic or anxiety attack. It might actually be an anxiety attack. Actually.
Real quick, guys, because I see you guys telling me Rosie. Oh, sorry. I see you guys tell me Rosie is live. Let that big bitch be live. I'm not stream sniping a fuck thing, especially because of the way she does the vertical. I edit it a certain way, and I edit this, and we are going to discuss this. If there's anything to talk about in that stream, you know, I'll edit it and we'll cover it in a couple of days. But let that big unemployed bitch be an unemployed bitch over there, and we'll go over anything worth discussing later.
Actually, you're looking stressed. Yeah. It's not a bad thing, honestly. I'm just an overthinker. And I was talking to the guy I've been talking to, and he just was like, oh, casually, like, oh.
It's the way I keep missing these. All I was trying to say is thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. Let's get back into it. I feel like I'm all over the place tonight.
By the way, my parents will probably be there because they go.
Oh no, we got to run this back because this is important. Because yeah, this is important. Hold on. Let's run this back. Okay, take it away, Rosie.
Bad thing, honestly. I'm just an overthinker, and I was talking to the guy I've been talking to, and he just was like, oh, casually, like, oh, by the way, my parents will probably be there because they go to karaoke frequently. Like, when he told me about him going to karaoke, he was with his mom. So I was like, oh, so I'm also spending time with your parents? I didn't say that, but then I went into overdrive.
Imagine this being your first official date. Because remember, they just been hanging around in his room where he lived with his parents. First official date. Why would your parents tag along? Why would your parents be tagging along? Now, I want to remind y'all of a few things she just said. They're going to karaoke. Jeff and his parents often go to karaoke. And in this moment right here, Rosie was not aware the karaoke was at a swingers club. So as she's getting ready right here, she wasn't aware. You'll see here where she's made aware it's a swingers club after realizing so many people are friendly, like really, really friendly. So if y'all go to karaoke often as a family, is it at the swingers club or do y'all choose a different spot? That's my first question for Jeff and his family. Because there's a lot going on with y'all.
So, so the place we went to, I thought it was weird that they didn't serve food. They just serve alcohol, which
This is her explaining it when she got home the next day.
I didn't buy anything to drink. I didn't need anything to drink. We just went for the karaoke. And then like as the night went on, people were like really friendly. Like I had a couple different men walk up to me and like high five me and tell me how great my singing was, and some people did the same for the guy I've been talking to, and we get to know some people, and it's just like everybody's really chatty. It's just like I'm like, wow, the vibes here are great. Nothing nefarious happens. We're leaving. We're in the Uber on the way back, and I find out that the karaoke was at a swingers bar, and I was like, well, no wonder everybody was so friendly. But it's a bar that just has really good karaoke. I don't think so, JC.
I live in Florida as well. I've mentioned this. I actually live in close proximity to Rosie. I promise you there are many karaoke options that's not at a swingers bar or swingers club. I promise you. So when that viewer asked, like, is he into, swinging? And she was like, no, I don't think there weren't any other options. There's no way this person who goes to karaoke often didn't know they were pulling up to a swingers club. There's just no way. Okay. Mm-mm-mm.
He just went there for karaoke. No, they didn't. They didn't. It was just us.
Thankfully, the parents didn't go with them, but the original plan was for the parents to go. And I'm really interested to know, were they going to attend the swingers club with them? And back to my original question, when Jeff goes to karaoke often with his family, is it at the swingers club? Because clearly he also had no problem still dealing with Rosie, sleeping with Rosie, knowing she just fucked his sister. So I just would like to know, like, what are y'all into? What are y'all doing over here? Keep in mind, in Florida, already got a bad rep. This family is not helping that. Shit, Rosie ain't helping that. What the fuck are y'all doing?
The next time we go to karaoke, we're going to a different spot. But it was just funny.
Oh, wait. I do understand. I always have new people coming in, or you might have missed a few streams. No problem. Yeah, I have no problem. We're going to go over a bit more in detail because she tells the story. But yes, sorry, did you say fuck his sister? Yes. Yes. Rosie had a threesome with Jeff's sister and her man, and she still linked up with Jeff afterwards, and Jeff is aware and still dicking her down. Still dicking her down. We will get into that story time in a second. Oof. Lord Amber will have to get cellulitis, lose all her pets, and gain 100 lbs in a month to top this. All hail Queen Rosie. Let me tell you, Jez, let me tell you, there is a chance we will be tapping back into Amber very soon. And for those who don't know, and this is no shade, this is no shade. I don't watch Hectiana. Hectiana? Yeah, I believe that's their name, Hectiana. I don't watch their content. That's no shade to them. It's just, like I go where a lot of drama is and stuff. So they've been hinting at something. And as of, I want to say an hour or two ago, they put up a community tab post hinting at something big coming when it comes to Amber. I guess some sort of information. So we may be tapping back into Amber soon. I don't know what it is. It's obviously a teaser, but I'm going to assume they wouldn't hint like that on their community tab unless it was something legit that is worth a lot of discussing. I'm just going to go with that. But yep, Hectiana's community post from, again, like an hour or two ago. Novi, thank you for 32 months, boo. We all seem to agree that Chantel is more disgusting than ALR. Let's do a poll if we rather sniff Rosie's couch or Chantel's chair. I got you. I got you. And thank you for 32 months. I will make sure I get that on the board when I play this. But so crazy? No, I think I know my answer. I, mm, yeah, I think I know my answer. I know my answer. Yeah. Cappuccino, thank you. Yet again, my favorite elf on Amberlynn's shelf. I know you would never place me on Amberlynn's booty. I ain't gonna lie to you. You ate with that though. My favorite elf on Amberlynn's shelf. You ate with this, asshole. Thank you, boo. Not their favorite elf on Amberlynn's shelf. What have I done to y'all? What have I done to y'all to deserve this type of treatment? Not all help is help. Say it for not say it, my 411 queen. I think you meant to put a 5 there. It's okay. Sometimes with devices, there's a big typo, but not all help is help. Say it, my 411 queen. Again, I know you meant 511, but I appreciate you, boo. I appreciate you. Thank you, BPD Batty. I always mix up your name. That's why I don't say it out loud sometimes. But thank you. 511. Thank you. Thank you. Moon 134. Perhaps this is too personal, but I'm roasting garlic right now and my kitchen smells divine. Be safe with personal information, everyone. That, that, that's the type of information I want from y'all. That. Period. And thank you, boo. Thank you. Nikki. First of all, let me read your super chat. This development has wrecked my brain. It's not the last. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that. It's not the last. Unfortunately. But thank you, boo. Thank you so much for the super chat. Jesse Messy Maj. Last quest, Miss Gold. Has your brother ever aired your entire ass, your entire asshole, and business on the website X? Oh, I need to actually get those together. Let me read that again. Has your brother ever aired your entire asshole and business on, I'm gonna just say Twitter because I still call it Twitter, on X? Nope, not mine. Not mine. You know what kind of piece of shit you gotta be? Hold on, let me make sure I put this back on. Do you know what kind of piece of shit you gotta be that your brother go up there airing you out? Not only airing you out, but also, and just so we're clear, so there's no confusion, this is about FFG. Not only just airing you out, posting the text messages they sent you when FFG were choosing YouTube and Chantel over your sick, dying mother. Keep in mind, y'all, we haven't gone over those yet. Her brother has been airing her out for some time. And I, along with I think a lot of people, just assumed it was a fucking troll because, like, whose brother comes to the internet to air them out? This ain't Love and Hip Hop. We're a small niche community. Like, this has never happened, at least not that I remember. But baby, that was her brother. That was her brother. Again, there's a lot to cover with FFG. And unlike her, I actually work, so I can't be up here every day, or else we would have been over that a long time ago. We would have gone over it, read over it some more, and read over it some more. But yes, guys, she's so giving. How about give your time to the people who brought you into this world, especially if they're dying? Clown ass bitch. And this is the same bitch who was sitting there dragging Chantel for not being there for her grandmother. Again, projection. Nikki's remaining brain cell, Auntie. I'm sorry, but I do love this new cow. When I tell you she is delivering, she is, and there's more things. I hear rumbling with some things. I gotta wait and see and confirm. Oh, but Rosie's delivering. You know what I love about Rosie? And I think people always took this the wrong way because we clap back and drag them. I actually like Rosie popping her shit partially because she sounds stupid. She's a hypocrite and she forgets she had sock accounts that used to talk shit about different creators and reactors and stuff like that. But when Rosie pop her shit, please don't get it mistaken. I love that. I do. I don't want her to always like, oh, I'm a victim. Don't talk about me. Don't no pop your shit because you're messy. You're actually messy. You just can't stand on it because you don't like the reaction. But pop your shit. But I'm happy you're enjoying her. I'm happy you're enjoying her. Let me see. Olivia Batty Benson. Did she screw her sister and her boyfriend before Jeff? So mom and dad probably wanted a tumble on that trampoline. I ain't gonna hold you, Olivia. The thought crossed my mind as well. The thought crossed my mind as well. Everybody in the family get around. That's what it seemed like. Everybody in the family is about to get around on Rosie. And I get it. She a big bitch, but that doesn't mean she could just take no. There's limits. There's limits. But it's her body. She can do what she wants. If she want to fuck the whole family, by all means, that's her business. But I just think, like, just because she looks, the size of 4 people, don't mean she want to fuck 4 of the family. Like, that makes no sense. Let me get back into this real quick. Rancid Toenail Chuckle Fuck. Love the chuckle fuck. I appreciate you. Thank you for 4 months. A family that swings together, sings together. Not a family that sings together. Hold on. Not a family that swings together, sings together. You trifling, but you might be correct. Ew. You know what? Let me get back in here. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Let me get back into this.
I'm nervous. Just adrenaline and excitement too. Also with like, I'm just anxious to leave the house. We're on top of everything else. So
Now, I want to emphasize this is part of the story time, and there's a bit more later on in the stream. I will try to fill in the gaps where I can. But on the 15th of last month, this is where Rosie starts to explain to us how she ended up in a threesome with Jeff's brother. I also want to make it clear at this moment right here, I think her and Jeff have only text. Like, they haven't even met, from my understanding. And she ended up, because I don't think it's clipped in here, she met Jeff's sister at the library. That led to exchanging numbers, being in a group chat, inviting her out, and fucking in a threesome. I tell y'all, that's why when people be like, remember back in the day when people thought they could cancel me, they thought I'd be a low cow. You think I was gonna come up here and say this shit? I may still be a fat bitch who didn't lose weight, but I promise you, I would never in my life overshare like this. Not a chance in hell. No, thank you. Mm-mm. Go ahead, Rosie. Take it away.
Amanda, thank you so much for the super chat. Well, now okay, spill the damn tea.
I beg your fucking pardon. Hold on. That can't be her dad. Just Jamie, like, I need like a percentage. Like, are you 100% positive that cannot be her dad? Because her dad got in the stream later and she was shocked. That cannot, if that is her dad, you know what? Everybody fuck. This is why they want to burn down Florida. This is exactly why they want to burn down Florida. And well, not innocent, but my regular ass is down here. This is exactly why they want to burn down Florida. Let me just press play.
Y'all, I don't know if you're ready for this. It's juicy. So that's why, we're not starting the live with this. This is only for the people that really sit and hang out. It's a little tea. It's also like a little fucked up and a little like not tea because it gets a little fucked up, I guess. Now, when I go to hang out with them, it's Jay, her boyfriend, and the guy that I said like I would like if you wanted to like hook me up with somebody, he was one of the guys. And
so Rosie, being the desperate person that she is, just met these people at the library. And I guess during conversation, she asked, hey, if you know somebody who'd be interested, I guess she's single. That's the first issue for me. You don't know these people. You just met them. You don't know what type of people they are. You don't even know if you'd want to be involved with anyone they're associated with because you don't even know them. I'm not going to meet anybody randomly, friendship or not, say if it's a coworker, and we're going to go out. I'm not asking you, number one, I'm not asking you that. Secondly, if I did for any reason, I would like to get to know you first. Like that didn't make sense to me. Like you don't know these people. Why do you want them hooking you up with someone? That was weird. And it's just like, girl, you 33? Okay.
I normally am not the person that says yes to short-term plans like that or spontaneous plans like that. I remember I read the text and I got this huge burst of anxiety and I was like, I wanted to say no because I was like, it was short notice and that's just how I am. And I was like, you know what? No, like I'm going to make this happen. Like you've been wanting to make friends, like go on this hangout. I didn't even ask what we were going to do. Like it was very abnormal behavior on my part. That is not how I normally operate. Then I ended up in a situation where I was really uncomfortable because I guess the real reason they got the hotel room was she and him wanted something to happen with me. And I didn't know that. And I was not into her boyfriend.
I would like to point out that Rosie originally started this saying it's tea. As she continues to share more, it's actually a bit alarming. And this is something she should be discussing and unpacking off the internet. And that's me just believing everything she's saying, just taking her at her word that this night went like that. So therefore, I don't think this should be on the internet. Just let's continue.
Even a little bit. And I don't know why she is into him. I agree, Julie. That's like, and I think that'll put me more at ease. Like us hanging out at his place first. And also, like, we'll probably smoke. So that'll also help the anxiety stuff, like, a lot. Okay.
I know I technically added a little spice to the poll. Novi, I still want to thank you for your suggestion. I just added a little spice. What I the poll question is, what would you rather smell? Oh, hold on. Rosie's chair, Chantel's couch, or FFG's third chin? And for all the people picking FFG's third chin, really think about that. But it is your choice. It's your options. But yeah, those are the three options to pick from. Just saying. But yes, please take the poll. Please take the poll. I appreciate you. Let me see. I know I'm behind. Where is it? Okay, right here. Alfred, thank you for the super chat. Gave my sisters a decent sum of money and they never even thanked me. I took what I needed from that, but no, they don't owe me even a word for a gift. Even for a gift. You can't put a price on someone's free will. Alfred, thank you. Here's the thing. One of the things, well, there's a few things. When it comes to giving, sometimes you get burned. It's unfortunate, but sometimes you get burned. But I genuinely believe the intent behind your giving will show when things don't go the way you want it to. Alfred, not even family. Trust me, it's happened with family, friends, other people. Definitely been played like that. But you know what? It is what it is. I did this because I wanted to help. If things turn out a different way, or I find out you fabricated a story for the help, hey, what can I do? It is what it is. And I'm not speaking on that situation, I'm speaking from personal experience. No matter the outcome of helping someone, I've never regretted it to the point where I wouldn't do it again in the sense of helping other people. And I've never reacted in a disgusting way to belittle someone who needed help. If you need help and I chose to help you and things go left, it is what it is. Lesson learned. Don't get me wrong, it'd be fuck you. But hey, it is what it is. I don't need to blast you. I don't need to do none of that. But everybody's built different, especially when some people have agendas. But thank you for the super chat, boo. Play of the cane. Hold on, I want to make sure I find your membership because I got to make sure I greet you correctly. But thank you for joining the Gold Cluster above all. That's what's important. Thank you and welcome, boo. Welcome. Let's see. Paw Patrol, a family that sings together, swings together. I mean, are they wrong though? Are they wrong though? Thank you for the super chat. It's them, not me. It's them. But thank you, boo. Busted Can of Biscuits, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. And to the new member, enjoy. Again, Supreme or higher, you have access to the Discord. And thank you again, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Natalie Marie, thank you for 42 months. It's been a rough day, and my fiance and I paid a big chunk of our venue for the wedding today. I feel so accomplished and ready to chill with y'all now. Natalie, congrats. Buckle in. Oh my goodness, can we send some love to Natalie? I know that's right. We got a few weddings coming up actually. Congrats, boo. I know this time is very stressful. I've watched a lot of TV shows, not to say that's what happens in real life, but I've watched a lot of TV shows when it comes to just planning of the weddings. Breathe. It's going to be a great day. Don't forget that. It's going to be a great day. No matter the weather, no matter what happened to the shoe, no matter if the makeup artist is late, it will be a great day. Not saying I want that to happen, but you get my point. It'll be a good day, boo. Gaining pounds, Charlie. The only the only thing shorter than you is my patience for you and these graphic polls. Why you got to do these? It was a request, and well, this is technically not bonding, but we are a unit that likes to explore different possibilities. Oh, you like how I did that? Straight off the dome. Y'all saw how I did that? You saw how I turned that around? We are a unit that likes to wait, how did I say it? Hold on. We are a unit that likes to explore different possibilities together. I ate that. I ate that. You can't even lie. I ate that. That explanation almost sounds believable. It really does. I did that. I did that. Thank you, Gang Pounds. Thank you, Boo. Nikki PPS still elf still F a GG and LOL at Hussy baby. I've been following it all. You already know. Thank you, Nikki P. I've been following it all. And you know what I really was following? But you know me, I'll just be my name Bennett. I ain't in it. But if it's public, I will watch it. The whole fallout between Hussy and Irate Alex, not shocking to me. I've been new with Hussy. But I just was like, God damn, this is nasty. If you were just my friend, like just my friend, and you get upset enough to tweet and point out my struggles with walking, it will always be fuck you. But hey, one way or another, y'all got to learn. When people do it to others, for some reason, people think it won't happen to them. Oh well. K-Dog, ring around the rosy. Oh, I like that. Ring around the rosy. Speaking of ring around the rosy, that you ate with this. Speaking of ring around the rosy, do y'all know in one of Rosie's interviews, she said the most people she's fucked in one night was like 10 dudes. Again, it's your body. Do what you want. It's your body. Do what you want. 10? Girl, is your pussy still attached to your body? And here's the thing, I want to be clear. I think sex is beautiful. Do what you want. But on my worst day, like I'm telling you, on my worst, I'm for the streets type of weekend, I could never. Like, and bitch, I've done some things. I was just like, 10? It's your pussy, girl, not mine. Oh no, this sounds like you problem. Hold on. Short people need to stop bullying each other and need to unite as the knee sniffers and fight back against the enemy that tape measure. You know what? As long as you dragging me sounds like a you problem, I feel good. This is a good sign. I need you to continue dragging me. That's where I'm gonna find peace with everything you got. And thank you again, Boo, for being here. I'm really, really sorry for your loss. I really, really am, Boo. Burbanks. So instead of playing Ring Around Rosie, his family want to swing around Rosie. Okay. Damn, y'all coming in with bangers. Rosie, I know you gonna hate this community. Bitch, you should have sat there, swam in that pool, and just remained a viewer instead of jumping up and down, wanting attention, talking about you, oh, you want the crown. Do you see these comments, Rosie? Hold on, let me put them back on screen. Do you see these comments, Rosie? Are you sure this is the attention you wanted, boo? Are you sure? Look at this. Look. Just saying. Our mouths are reckless and we don't give a fuck. Let's get back into it.
So, this is the dress color. This is the dress I'll be wearing. This is a torrid dress.
So I did put a little edit together and added music because it's just like, why not? It's not like there's much else. So we're going to get into Rosie strutting her stuff in that yellow dress before she, heads to karaoke at the swingers club and then ends up being fucked on that twin mattress at her boo thing's parents' house. Period. Go ahead, Rosie.
Super cute.
Gotta make sure you smell good, even though that's a lot. Hey, hey, get it, Rosie. Get it, Rosie. Shred it.
This is the vibe.
Period.
I love this dress. Like, I love this dress. It's so pretty. Like, oh my god. I'm obsessed. The chat's rolling really fast. I have no idea what y'all are saying. But...
Probably not good things, but you know.
So the question.
See, that's later on where she puts the dress on, but I just wanted to give y'all a sneak peek of, what she put on for a first date. To be fair, I know clothes, fabrics, and just a lot of things are limited at her style. So, I mean, at her size. So, I believe this is probably one of the best things she could have put together. And I also think she probably didn't try as hard because they had already fucked. Because I don't know what those sandals were. Like, the whole thing was a no for me. However, if she's comfortable, if she likes it, if she enjoys it, that's all that matters. That is not Paw Patrol, not you saying easy accents. I didn't even think of that, and you're probably right. You're probably right. You got to remember, Christina, she limited. She limited. Like even Cancer Warrior and I, we were talking about in chat before I came on stream. Like there's no way Rosie's not bigger than Amber. Rosie's 5'6". I just don't see where she wouldn't weigh more than Amber. It's just Amber is shaped differently. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Go ahead.
Question is, I'm thinking of doing orangey yellow eyeshadow. Orangey yellow golds. And then the question is if I'm gonna do red lip or neutral lip. Because I also have yellow sunglasses that match my dress. Yeah. Okay, everybody's saying neutral. All right. So yeah, we're gonna do the same lipstick from last time. I'm limited on lipstick options, unfortunately.
Oh, she did this without the music, but because I am dramatic, I wanted to make sure y'all fully take in this moment. Go ahead, Rosie. Let the fan hit you, boo.
This Ativan should be kicking in harder. And I'm not taking the other anxiety med because it'll just make me sleepy. Why am I so anxious? This is stupid. I'm really over it. It's really not that big of a deal. Why is my brain like this? So we go.
The reason I cut to this clip here, because you just heard her. She said, "Why am I so anxious?" And it's not to say she doesn't struggle with anxiety, but I'm guessing one of the reasons she could be anxious is because of what had just happened about 2 weeks ago. Keep in mind, it wasn't with Jeff, but it was with Jeff's sister. Go ahead, Rosie. Finish telling us about what happened that night.
Go to my house, I get my swimsuit. We go to her house, we get her swimsuit. And she also had to take care of her animals and stuff. And we go to the hotel, we get the hotel room. And I'm just thinking like, oh cool, we're gonna like go to the pool, whatever. We get in there and we're hanging out, and then I'm like, okay, so like when are we going to the pool? And then suddenly no one wanted to go to the pool. And that's when I was like, what? I was so confused. Like, why did we go to my house? Why did we get our swimsuits? And then it wasn't until later that it clicked that the guys didn't have their swimsuits.
So just to add a little background, when Rosie went out with the group of people that, she met at the library, she went out with them. They wanted to keep hanging out. And for whatever reason, Rosie didn't question that they wanted to get a hotel to hang out because they had AC. Y'all ain't got homes, but whatever. So they claimed they wanted to go in the swimming pool. So they took Rosie back to her house to get her swimsuit. One of the other girls got their swimsuit, and they're back at the hotel. Just to give you a bit of context of how we got in a hotel with the idea that there would be swimming. Go ahead, Rosie.
And I was like, but in the moment, I didn't put that together. But I was stranded there without my own transportation. And I was just like mad at myself that I was even in the situation to begin with. Like, if his parents end up not even.
We'll get into some of it, but Rosie pretty much goes on to say the reason she ended up being in a threesome with Jeff's sister is because she felt she had no choice. She realizes the hotel was not for swimming and for them hanging out. She realized Jeff's sister wanted to sleep with her. Jeff's sister and her boyfriend wanted to sleep with her. And because she didn't have transportation, she felt stuck and she felt she had to sleep with them, which is very concerning. Just because they want to doesn't mean she had to consent in any way. Another thing that's a bit concerning from that night, and again, obviously, I wouldn't wish certain things on anybody, no matter how problematic you are. I didn't really hear Rosie mention anyone close to her knowing where she was going with a group of strangers. I get it. She's sexually free. She probably has done a lot of wild stuff in her life. But to go out with a group of strangers you just met, it doesn't sound like anyone knows where you are, because the whole ride thing shouldn't have been an issue. Her brother drives. It would be nothing. At least it sounds like they're close enough to be like, hey, I'm going out with these people. Just be up, stay up, wait for me, whatever. I just met them. I don't know them like that. If something goes left, can you just come pick me up? There are certain things you should put in place, especially when you're hanging out. I've done that for first dates. Oh, you want to come pick me up? No problem. Hey, by the way, girl, a whole group chat is going with at least 2 people. Oh, just got here. This the license plate. But like the fuck? I don't know you. That's crazy. But that's what Rosie said, which is unfortunate. I just I just find it odd she still ended up dealing with Jeff. And we'll get into that a little later. We'll still get to that a little later, but I just Barry Raccoons, thank you for the super chat. New viewer, and want y'all to know I love the vibe here. As a disabled artist who works remote, these girlies talking about jobs making me go feral. Okay, so Barry, I don't know if you're aware, because if you're annoyed, you're about to get even more annoyed. Rosie is unemployed because she got fired from her work at home position because she kept calling out. Keep in mind, some of the time she called out, she'd be on live stream on YouTube for hours. hmm hmm So she's currently looking for a job. Right. Ain't no sneezes, Jesus. Thank you. The family want to swing on Rosie's. The family want to swing on Rosie's titties. You ain't shit. Rosie, you got to answer some questions, girl. Because listen, at this point, that's what it's looking like. At this point, that's what it's looking like. That family cookout probably gonna look real crazy if she still keep dealing with Jeff, which I don't want her to, because Jeff gotta go. Jeff really gotta go. But let me end this poll actually while I'm looking at it. Let's see how many votes. How many votes? Of course, it's gonna take its time to pop up. 1 second, y'all. Actually, it'll probably come up on my phone. I don't know. YouTube's back end been real weird. Okay, so what would you rather smell? There were 621 votes. That's a little light, but I appreciate you if you participated. 51% would rather smell FFG's third chin. 34% would rather smell Rosie's chair. And 13% said Chantel's couch. So for that 13%, why? The ones who chose Chantel's couch, I got questions. Even though obviously it's not the best practice, we know Rosie gets in that swimming pool from time to time. We get to see that. There's proof. Does that replace a shower where soap is involved? No. But it's better than whatever Chantel may or may not be doing over there in Syria. Just want to throw it out there. Just want to throw it out there. Just not chlorine coochie, Pat, right? Chlorine coochie or barracuda and ricotta. Oh no, what is it? Cheese, ricotta, and fish. See, I don't even want to say it out my mouth. But you get it? Like chlorine coochie or fish and cheese coochie. Now keep in mind that fish and cheese coochie is marinating in hot weather with no AC and just fans. Just want to throw it out there. Don't nobody be like, oh, why'd you paint that picture? It's reality. Let's get back into it.
Coming, I'm gonna be like, I was anxious for nothing. If they're there, it just, I don't know. I don't know what the vibes are. If they're just gonna like be there, if we're all gonna be together, like what the deal is. So the addition to his parents being a part of this is like, it makes me nervous. Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because they normally do karaoke, and actually, his mom's birthday is like really soon. So I think it's like part that too. And he didn't tell me that, and I literally was like, if you told me that sooner, I could have like made her a cake or something. And he was like, well, I'm planning to get her a cake from Publix anyway. And I was like, oh, okay, but still.
Rosie, can I just point out also, Rosie doing a lot for someone who's just fucking some dude after fucking his sister. I get it. Maybe she wants to make a good impression on the family, especially seeing that they might find out that not only did she fuck their daughter, she fucked, their son. I just don't know how those conversations will go. I'm not cooking you shit. If I find out it's your parents' birthday and for some reason this early on I meet your parents, I can simply say, hey, I heard it's your birthday. Happy birthday. The most, let me jot my name in that card, because I would hope you got your mama a card. I'm not cooking for your fucking family. I'm not doing all that. This is a lot early on. And another thing, I can't stand people who put more effort into other people, like in relationships or while seeking a relationship, than they normally do. If Rosie want to sit there and bake his mama a cake, take that energy and clean that dirty ass house. She don't need to be baking no cake for nobody's mom. Clean the house. You got energy to bake a cake? Pick up a Swiffer. Dust something. Throw out a few things. Okay? Doing the absolute most. And then when you do things like this, you're presenting yourself in the wrong light, because this is not Rosie anyways. I get it. Rosie's always in the kitchen, but bitch, you lazy as fuck. Show him up front, I'm lazy. When you talk on the phone, don't make it seem like you had a productive day. So if Jeff ring, hey, what you been doing all day? Well, Jeff, I have streamed on YouTube for about 4 hours. I took a nap. I sat in the pool. I ate a shit ton of food, and I'm probably going to go take another nap. And then I'll probably wake up and just go live on YouTube again. Oh, how's the job search? There's it's searching itself. It's searching itself. I really want to make it on YouTube, and I want to make it to the point that I could just finally hire someone to clean because I'm not cleaning this fucking house. I don't care if my grandparents left it to me. My parents ain't here. I'm fat, I'm big, my back hurt, and I just want to lay around and eat. And then see if he want to keep fucking with you. Don't make it seem like you're productive. You do that's stupid. That's stupid. That don't make no sense. Just be you. Be you. But go ahead, Rosie.
I could have like gotten something for her. So now I'm empty-handed and her birthday is coming up. I mean, I already briefly met them. It's not like my first interaction with them. I'd be like shitting, crying, and throwing up if that was the case.
So, seeing that she already met Jeff's parents, I want to know how that happened, what that conversation was like, and do they know that she slept with both of their kids? That's really important to know because I'm nosy.
But it's yeah, stressing. This is actually a great palette for what I'm
That is a
trying to
pretty
go for
palette.
today.
I left some of the actual makeup in here, like her applying it, for a few reasons. First of all, that palette is beautiful. Second of all, the way she held the brush and applied some of the makeup almost made me pass out. But it came together beautifully or decent. It came together, but throughout this process, watching Rosie do her makeup, I was just like, okay, I can't expect much. I can't expect much, but it was just very interesting.
Um, but breathe. My anxiety needs to fucking chill. All right. So now that I've got those placed, I'm gonna heavily use this tart shade, this yellow shade, starting in my crease. Um, before I start blending, this
I just want to address this comment real quick. Hold on. Danny Jean, wait until we get to the foundation part. Because when I tell you that foundation part, I said, oh, what the fuck is happening? For a second, I thought she might be trolling. And then I remembered it's Rosie because I'm like, is she being serious right now? Wait until we get to the foundation part. You'll see.
this shade is really hard to work with. Like not even just like in this palette, but in general, this color yellow in mattes tend to be like really hard to build on. Now that I've got Tarte down, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Bellini Me in the middle. Remind me, guys.
Listen to this. Listen to this right here. And as a makeup lover and someone who takes care of my brushes, my sponges, my makeup all together, when I heard this, I said, oh, you're one of those. I don't know why I expected anything different, but still. Go ahead, Rosie. Tell everybody how dirty you are.
Sometime in like the next like couple weeks, I really should wash all my makeup brushes again. They're all like it's getting to a point where it's getting a little difficult to find unused ones, which I own a bunch. So
So Rosie is unemployed and has nothing but time. Why would she need to wait a couple of weeks to wash those brushes? That's nasty. And don't get me wrong, I will wait I will wait a while, maybe like a whole week before I wash my makeup brushes, but just like her, I have a lot, but I still do it weekly. On a good week, it'll be twice a week, but for the most part, it's once a week that I wash my makeup brushes. Why are you waiting? You're already pointing out the problem, and then you're not gonna wash them. Why 2 weeks? Like, Rosie has gone out and gotten fucked how many times? And that takes a lot more effort to get up out your house to get fucked than it is to just walk into the bathroom and clean your makeup brushes. Just saying. I don't get it. Don't get it. Christina, welcome to the Gold Cluster, boo. You are supreme. If you're not already in the Discord, you have access, boo. For some reason, I assumed you were, but either way, you have access to the Discord, boo. Cyberspace, thank you for the super chat. Charlie, did you see that Alexandra Rodriguez the football grew the football balls to strike small channels for talking about her letter? See, I didn't know about the reason. What is it with with fatties and predators? Also pretending to talk to her baby. Okay, cyberspace. Thank you. I have seen some people discussing it. I haven't fully looked into it. I didn't know it was about the letter, and also hold on. I'm gonna when you say fatties and predators, are you talking about her dad? She really supports her dad. And I understand that's your dad, but he, you know what? I'ma just I'ma just keep it cute for now. I thought that was just a rumor. I thought that was just speculation that people assumed she still is in contact with her dad. I didn't know that was for sure. Like that's okay. Well, that's weird. And thank you for the super chat. Ugh. Danny Jean, Rosie channeling Beyonce in that yellow dress and fan. Rosie Homecoming, not Rosie Homecoming. Actually, that's actually a really good title. Thank you, boo. Rosie Homecoming. Literally, I knew everybody was gonna keep, doing the Beyonce reference. I'm like, not y'all bringing my cousin into this topic with Rosie, but y'all ain't wrong. Y'all ain't wrong. Val, the fluffy potato. Hi, Charlie. I lost my job in June, and the job search has been tough, but your lives always put a smile on my face. Thank you for the giggles. Val, the fluffy potato boo. I'm wishing you luck. Stay focused. Don't do what this one that we're talking about is doing. But I know it could be tough out there. So I hope you find something even better. Even better. Sometimes those doors have to close because you about to walk into something even better. So stay focused. Don't lose hope. And just truly believe that you're going to look back at this time and probably laugh. And probably laugh. So again, wishing you a lot of luck. Okay, Val? 10KD, even before the allegations, I thought Jeff was a freak because who fucks someone that they can hold on. Who fucks someone and they can fried chicken in their hair? Oh, you know what I just thought about 10KD? Listen, and don't nobody drag me. 10KD put this in my mind. Who fucks someone that you can fry chicken in their hair? Do you take the grease out of Rosie's hair and fry chicken? Or can you use it as lubricant? Just saying. Back to Rosie. And nobody clock me. It's 10KD. I didn't ask them to bring up grease. I didn't ask them to bring up greasy hair. Oh well. You just okay.
Um, it's getting time to rewash my makeup brushes, and not something I can do on live for funsies. That's not how it works, Jenna. Also, don't ask people to gift you things. I don't like that in my chat.
I left this part in only because it was really weird. A viewer simply asked if someone can give them a membership, which is a common question. And Rosie is just like, I don't like when people girl, shut the fuck up. It's people ask that all the time. A lot of viewers don't know you can't specifically gift memberships to certain viewers. Just saying. Mm-mm-mm.
I don't demand or ask people to spend money on me, so
Rosie Lynn Reid just sat on this platform and said she doesn't ask or man people to spend money on her. This is the same Rosie who sits on this platform and damn near dry begs every day. And I actually have a example in this edit. Weird.
I don't want people doing that in my chat either. Okay, Jenna, I'll let it slide. It's just general chat etiquette. That's not a polite thing to do for future lives. We can't gift to specific people. It's not possible.
See, that's I can't, and I know it's a me problem because I have a bad attitude. Generally, all the viewers asked was, "Can someone gift them a membership?" This snarky ass response right here is exactly what I just go into dragging her. I'll let it slide, bitch. Slide off that fucking couch and go walk for a mile. How about that? Slide that. But I don't think the viewer is like that disrespectful. But it's just like it wasn't that deep, especially for a bitch who dry begs on the internet all day, every day, who refuses to get a job because she got fired from the last one that she could have done from her fucking bed. Fuck out of here. If you can't properly stand up with your knees off of a chair or off of a couch, watch your mouth with me. Rosie's whole house damn near shifts for her to get up off the fucking couch. Y'all saw that clip in the beginning? That's a lot of effort to just simply stand up. Bitch, watch your mouth. But, viewers are a bit more respectful than I am, so whatever.
Um, so it's a functionality that YouTube does not offer. So
Pay attention to the dramatics right here. Pay attention. It's so performative. It's so extra. And what you're seeing is one of her mods gifting her a $200 super chat. Keep in mind, I edit down some of the silence. She's about to speak now, but look at the dramatics.
I can't cry. I can't cry. I can't cry. I can't cry. I am not. I can't cry. I can't talk either. Give me a second. You know what?
Mel's, you funny. Now remember the name on that super chat. It was from her mod. This is the Rosie that was so, oh my God, so taken back. And let me be clear, $200 is a lot to send someone. Is it shocking, even as a creator, when you receive big super chats? Absolutely. It's like, God damn, thank you, But is it like, it ain't that fucking deep. Cut it the fuck out. She does this performative shit, and I clipped it out, like I cut it out. But what she actually ended up doing, which I can understand, there were a couple of people in chat who were like, damn, I wish I could do that. Like, I ain't got it. No. Whether somebody sends you $5, whether someone sends you a bigger super chat, appreciate it all. But she puts on this performance because I think she believes it will entice other viewers to get that same performance out of them. And here you will see a couple of days ago, Rosie, who's so shocked by a $200 super chat, goes and says, if someone, and it has to be a singular super chat, if someone super chats her $5, she'll do a cannonball in her pool. And I want you to pay attention to the performance. It's like, I'll do it because, I don't want to, so I know no one's going to do it. And then when someone hints at doing it, it's like, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I mean, if you do it, I'll have to do it, but don't do it. Girl, shut the fuck up. You're so weird.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do this. If someone actually in one super chat does the maximum $500 amount today only, this live only, if someone actually does that, I'll do it. I'll be terrified. I might cry, but I'll do it. This is a limited time offer because I don't think anyone's gonna do it. So I'm very confident that that's not gonna happen. And no, it can't be multiple super chats. It can't be multiple people. Has to be one person. A full $500 super chat. This is for this live only.
She's extended that for the week, by the way. She has extended that. I just want to point that out.
This is not for any future lives, but I'm feeling spicy. And this angle's kind of perfect if I were to do it. Because, like,
she's not feeling spicy. She's unemployed. Rosie, get a fucking job. And I get it. People ask for donations all the time to do silly things. Get a fucking job. This is the same woman who was sitting on live stream, I believe it was earlier today or yesterday, like, oh, I built out this Walmart cart. It's exactly over the $35 mark that it needs to be. I'm just gonna have it here so that I can hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I could figure out, if I can, get the cart, put the order through. Oh, and then you know what happened? 19 seconds later, a $20 super chat. And she's like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you. And I kid you not, I'm not making this up. See, she got that super chat and then she switched and she was like, oh, actually, I might just do this. I just might do this actually instead because the money came so fast. And the person who super chat her was just like, get the Walmart order. Because she said she wanted to get veggies, she wanted to get some healthy things. That $20 came in within 19 seconds. And the reason I know is because I already started to edit it down and I saw it was a 19-second gap. That $20 came in within 19 seconds and then it flipped like, actually, I might get this. Crazy. Crazy. Bums should not have access to the internet. Personal opinion.
no one's gonna do it. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm confident it's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna swim a couple more laps. Yeah, Rosie promised to do a cannonball if there's a $500 donation. Just saying. Don't remind them, Tagger. They don't need to know.
She's so fake.
It's for this live only. So
I'm going to repeat, she extended it.
Don't tell nobody. Because I don't want to do it.
Wait the fuck. Hold on. Just Jamie, she's cooking steak on stream tonight. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't care how bitter it sounds. I can't stand to see lazy bum ass people just be so entitled and take advantage of people's kindness. Because literally all she has to do, and I remember this was a while back. Because remember how I've been talking about Rosie in and out? Like I'll dip in for a little bit and then, stay focused where I'm at. There was a specific live stream. Oh, Rosie just wasn't feeling great. She didn't feel like cleaning. She didn't feel like doing much, but she's so stressed. She has so much to worry about, like just laying it on thick. Like, oh, life is so hard. And then $100, I think it's a Venmo that she has. It's like a private donation. I don't know if it's Cash App or Venmo she has, but I'll say Venmo. $100 Venmo came in. Bitch, when I tell you it's like you gave her a fucking IV drip, all of a sudden, Red Bull was flowing through her fucking veins and she got energy. She said, ah, like, watch Rosie long enough and you'll realize she dry bags all the fucking time. She's a bum who wants to literally rely on the internet for her income. Not views, specifically super chats. So, it's just so hard. And then boom, $100 Venmo comes in. It's like a phoenix rising from the fucking ashes, bitch. Wasn't your mental health just in the toilet 30 seconds ago? You didn't know how you were going to go on? Okay. Okay.
Oh, I might cry. Please don't, Salma. No.
I want to remind y'all, Salma is actually the person who gave her the $200 super chat. So Salma's saying, what if I send the 500? Look at this performance right here. And to be clear, it's Salma seems to be successful because she has sent many big super chats. So there was a possibility that she could have easily sent it. Let's take a look at the performance.
No, please. If you love me, you won't do it. Salma, no, Salma, no. Salma, no. I'm already back in frame trying to get out of the frame. No. Everyone's gonna tell you to do it. Oh God, I made a promise, so I have to do it if you do it. But God.
No, Salma, please don't do it. Don't do it. Everyone's going to pressure you to do it. Don't do it. Oh, God, I didn't want anyone to do it. But if you do it, then I guess I'll have to do the cannonball. But please don't do it. Even though, like, is anybody pressuring her to do it? Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, so fucking fake. So fake. It's weird. Like, just appreciate the genuine support. If it comes, it comes. Keep in mind, this is a chick who literally rolls around in her kitchen and eats for hours at a time. Please, I beg. It's just, I don't know. Is it that deep? Actually, yeah, because that's a lazy ass bum. It is that deep. But here's the thing, y'all. I have added some suggestions to some things that I've been working on. So I appreciate the Gold Cluster for all the suggestions. Cappuccino, you are correct. Let's go on break. Enjoy.
I look like a giant baby.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing will remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're thinking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't meet you up, I meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. No time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't see and waste away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
I'm not kidding when I said this. When I say this, it was collaborative. Like literally, I was in Discord, like feedback, please. What to do here? And literally, I had some people say, move this here, put this over here. This was too long, shorten this. And I was just literally, I was like screenshot and taking notes. All right, like, move this over here, do this over here. All right, all right, all right. So to everyone who gave me suggestions and feedback, thank you. Thank you so much. I was just like, yeah, we gonna tie this together. Because remember, we got a full house. We got a lot of people to talk about. So incorporate a few clips here and there. Now, while were on break, I saw a super chat. And I do see the super chats and I will get to them, obviously. But there's sometimes I skim them as I'm trying to pay attention and I see this super chat and I see a wrench and I see the word Tommy. Just Jamie. Thank you for the super chat. It appears Tommy is doing or has done an interview with Snowflake. Apathetic Facts has the screenshot on her IG post on community tab. Of her IG post on community tab. Oh, bitch. This is what they've been hinting at. This is what they've been hinting at. I will be seated. I will be fucking seated. Everybody put your notifications on. If you in my Discord, definitely have your notifications on. We're going to be popping our shit. If you are on Twitter, put your notifications on. I can only imagine. Oh, Amber. Baby. Baby. Hopefully the meds kicked in. Hopefully, because for anybody who's been watching them live streams, she's been feeling better. Whatever, bitch. I'm sure the topic of abuse. Well, I'm assuming. I don't know, but I'm assuming the topic of abuse may come up. Rarity in the aftermath of all of that. Oh, Amber. I wish I could sit here and even pretend I feel bad for you. No, bitch, I don't. Oh, it's going to be an interesting week. Oh, well, here we are. It's going to be an interesting week, y'all. Buckle in. I don't know when this is coming, but I'll be ready. I will be ready. Preferably, I would like a 2 to 4 hour notice, because just in case I'm working and I need to move something around to make sure I am there at the premiere. So, Mr. Snowflake, if you see this, It's not about me. I'm just asking as a viewer. A 2 to 4 hour notice minimum would be appreciated. Thank you. C Otter, thank you for the super chat. It's Friday, and this weekend I'm going engagement ring shopping with my boyfriend. What's your favorite cut and carrot size? You know what? It used to be pear shaped. I switched so many things, and I know this is gonna sound corny, but genuinely now at my age, all I want is a micro pave band. That's really all I want. But my original cut, bitch, my original cut was cushion cut. Anytime I used to see a cushion cut on somebody's hand, I said, "Bitch, that's me. That's me. That's me. Cushion cut is me." But now, like, it's whatever. I just really want a micro pave band, and let's go from there. But congrats, boo. You better pick that ring and emphasize it. This the one. Don't even let them guess. This the one. Actually, give them 3 options. Give them 3 options and don't cut no corners. That's yours. But congrats. I know that's right. What's your favorite? What's your favorite cuts? Carrot size? I know you did ask carrot size. I just used to love cushion cut. And then I went through a phase where I wanted pear. I don't know why. But like if I had my way and I knew there was no issue, it would be it would be the first one. Yeah. It would be the first one. But thank you, boo. Let me see. I am behind. Did I just lose my spot? Hold on now. I think I just lost my spot. Where is it? Oh, Kara said, thank you for the super chat. I just finished the walk. Come into that poll. It's just us, doing research. I forgot what the excuse I gave, but thank you both. Amber the Scallion. Wait, not Rosie being on beat. Rosie was on beat in that dress, right? Amber too, because I saw y'all commented in chat. When Amber threw that ass back a little bit, I said, okay, I know that's right. Amber knows how to toot that thing a little bit. She do. Chantel don't know what's going on with that, but Eggs and milk. Thank you for the super chat. Starting at the beginning. I joined at the very end of last stream, Discord Virgin. So wish me luck. I just wanted to say hi, beautiful. Well, thank you for joining, and I hope you do enjoy. I hope you do. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, why not? Thank you so much for the super chat. Family bucket coochie. Not family bucket coochie. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, speaking of family bucket coochie. I forgot to say this at the top of the stream. For anybody who's been actually tapped into Rosie, currently Jeff is going through some things and she may not get to see him this weekend. And you could tell her spirit is down and she's kind of like, you could tell she's kind of simmering when she talks about that because people will ask her, like, what's your plan for the weekend? This, and that. And you could tell she's like kind of simmering. All I know is if this leads to Jeff ghosting her, that potential crash out is going to be interesting. Because in my eyes, it's like, what is he going through? He got the background that he got. He unemployed, lived with his parents. Like, what is it that's so bad that she's like, I may not be able to see him? Keep in mind, she's struggling to read her chat because she left her glasses, which I think was intentional, at his house. So I think it was in this morning stream or yesterday. She was like, I got to figure out a way to get my glasses. Oh, convenient. Very convenient. Very, very convenient. But hey, what do I know? I'm not out here fucking siblings. That's still wild to me. I don't care what nobody say. That shit is crazy. Let me get to here. Where am I? Of course, I'm way behind. Proud lesbian. Welcome to the Gold Cluster Boo. I hope you enjoy. Welcome. Okay, where am I? Sounds like a you problem. Is this going to make me scream? Oh, you were talking about the break? No, I feel like we enjoyed the break. more bonding. And there was more variety of different people to bond with. I was low-key waiting for your reaction when the FFG clips came on. Y'all didn't disappoint. Thank you. Sounds like you problem. Thank you again. You know I'm a professional makeup artist. Don't do this to me, Charlie. This might be worse than the in that case, let's get back to this. You are right. You are right. But I'm sure you've seen worse. I'm sure you've seen worse. Let's finish watching this makeup. Thank you, boo.
Oh, I'm stressed. Oh, thank God. Selma really loves me. You have no idea how much that's going to help me. Oh, thank you. Don't judge me for what I'm about to do. I'm washing this dress as soon as we're done.
She is currently about to, and to answer your question, sounds like a you problem. Check this out. This is Rosie, who is using her dress instead of a cotton round with makeup remover. Her dress. That's probably sweaty, smelly, and already dirty.
Don't judge me for what I'm about to do.
Too late.
Actually, you know what? If you need to judge me, do you, boo-boo.
Already was.
But I'm going to use this to clean up my eyes.
That's crazy.
Because I forgot to grab something.
There's no reason she shouldn't have just simply got up and go get to the cotton rounds. I get it. It's a struggle for her to get up, but there's no way in hell you could pay me to use the clothing on my body on my face like that. No way. This is the Danny, if you are here, this is what I wanted you to see. Because when she started applying her foundation like this, I was so horrified that I had to add music to match what was going on screen.
Oh yeah, trust me. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. That's all I gotta say. Trust the process. Also, you guys, I'm not using like.
I understand the thought behind trust the process. I understand that. But Rosie needs to find her correct undertone. Because when she was applying this, I said, what is happening on my screen? And the amount that she was applying, I said, oh, don't get me wrong, entertaining. I was tuned in, but judging the whole time. Like, bitch, are you crazy? I want to repeat, she has nothing but time. A tutorial is one click away. One click away. But she was able to tie it together. So here we are.
Studio lighting, so just trust the process. Am I gonna kiss him? Y'all, I'm 33. What do you think?
And also at this point, they've already fucked, so I think they were gonna do more than kiss.
I'll show y'all what I'm wearing at the end of the live. Make sure to stick around. I'll go over there and change and come back. I'm looking ultimately to settle down with someone. Marriage is something that I would like, but I don't necessarily want to have kids, and I'm not a religious person, so as long as I had like a commitment, like I'm one of those people where honestly, if someone proposed to me, we were engaged, like I could see myself just like sometime eventually down the road going and signing certificates, but like I'm not too worried about like having a big wedding or anything like that, or like making a big show out of it. I just want the relationship. I want the dynamic. I would potentially explore an open relationship, but personally, I'm kind of leaning towards just sticking to monogamy. Yeah, that's honestly like I'm in a different phase in life. Like I've done the poly thing. I've done some crazy shit.
Like sleeping with siblings. This is the thing, right? Because you know how siblings are. Sometimes those arguments get nasty because you just family, right? Uh, just picture this. Imagine for some reason, unfortunately, Rosie and Jeff go the distance. They're in a committed relationship, they're together for a while. Rosie has slept with Jeff's sister. I don't know if they live under the same roof. I don't know what's going on with Jeff's sister, but imagine they get in an argument one day. Just imagine that. Like Jeff's taking too long in the bathroom and his sister needs it. They get in an argument, or someone ate someone's food in the fridge and they having their little sibling argument. I'd be damned, me personally, if I put myself in a position where my sister could say this to me. I want you to keep in mind, Jeff's sister can say these words here and it be accurate. Eat him right the fuck up.
Fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
I'm gonna play that one more time.
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
They could be arguing and she say, "That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker." She'd be right. One more time. They arguing over the bathroom. Jeff say some sly shit. And here comes his sister.
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Why would you ever set yourself up like that? Literally, as I was editing this, that clip, that line just kept playing back in my head, playing back in my head. Like she could really sit here and be like, "That's why I fucked your bitch." Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Rancid toenail chuckle fuck. Rosie looks and behaves like an inside out pool float. Please interpret that however you'd like. It's what art prompts are for. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The Petty Fetty, the next influencer, Rosie Hill, Rosie Lee, Manny Rose, that it's given that. I would pay to see Rosie do a live stream on TikTok. Ooh, that dynamic is very different. And thank you again, guys. Just Jamie, who needs ALR or Foodie? We have QLR and FFG. I'm really enjoying our new cows in the mix. Did you happen to catch Rosie Belch on stream today? I did not. And yeah, that clip would be appreciated. Oh my God. I can only imagine what that sound like. That probably came from the gut. The low hanging one too. Thank you, Jamie. Oh, and thank you for 36 months. Thank you, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alfred, not Alfred being shocked. Thank you, boo. Cassone Taylor. I feel like I'd be saying your name wrong. I think that's why I always say Taylor, but thank you for the super chat, boo. Rosie has the acting abilities of a Tubi original, don't she? Now, if you was in my last FFG stream, imagine that acting and Rosie's acting together. Oh, bitch, we got a feature film. Are you kidding? Sign them up immediately. Oh, could y'all imagine like FFG and Rosie in a film? In a film. Like, hear me out, hear me out. I know this movie's iconic and I should not even put them in this space, but just hear me out. Set It Off remake with FFG, Rosie, and Shani for Christ. The Set It Off remake with those three. Think about it. Think about it. That's all I'm saying. Don't boo me too quickly. Think about it. Just saying. Uh Lil du jour. Hopefully I said that right. I love you so much, but you do an EB but you do an EB titties dance. You know what? Normally I just do that for welfare fund, but from time to time I have no problem. But just keep in mind, normally that's for the welfare funds, and I want to keep that strictly for them. But why not? I appreciate you. I appreciate you, boo. Ready, set, EBTs, EBTs, EB titties, EB titties, titties, titties. Thank you, boo. Thank you for the super chat. Moon134, roast garlic now in tomato soup. Still smells good. Damn, that sounds good. Now I want soup. Did y'all know it's not the same soup, but did you know that the Panera Mexican corn chowder is in stores, like at the grocery store? I know it's not the same, and I'm not even putting that at the level of what you're making, but it's one of my favorite things from Panera. And baby, they got it on the shelf at Walmart. Ugh, I picked up two. Yeah, two. Thank you, boo. K Buns, thank you for 5 months, boo. That tattoo says Applebee's. Why does everybody say that? There's no way. Love you too, boo. There's no way. I've been hearing people say that about her tattoo. I'm about to lose my mind if it really says that. Because now I'm gonna have to look closely. Thank you for 5 months, boo. Thank you so much for 5 gifted members. I appreciate you. To the new members, enjoy. And again, Supreme or higher, you have access to the Discord, boo. Oh, this is the one I saw on Just Jamie. When I tell you I'll be checking socials the minute I'm off of here. I know Amber has already received DMs telling her about this. I could just imagine. Today's Friday. Her next stream is Sunday. We'll see what Sunday gives. We'll see. Burbanks, thank you for the super chat. So at this point, therapists should sponsor you for all the business you give them. My mental was fine until your break. They would thank me for creating a community. I'm literally winging this as I go. They would thank me for creating a community that encourages healthy bonding. So how I did that? I almost believed it. Thank you, Burbanks. Thank you. Thank you, boo. Danny Jean, Amber throwing it back like Abby Lee Miller. You saw that, right? Because her booty did move. It do a little something. I said, when I saw that clip, I don't remember her booty moving like that, but Amber, she do got a donkey booty and it be working. Thank you, boo. Fit and curvy. Hey, Charlie and chat. I just got home from a 7-mile strenuous hike with my sister. I even jumped in a pool of water under a waterfall. Back on my fitness game. Remember, chat, doesn't matter how much you fall down, get back up, period. And one thing about Fit and Curvy, baby, she stayed in the gym. Congrats, boo. Go relax. Ice pack. Shoot, maybe I was gonna say ice water bath, but that's probably pushing it. But thank you, boo. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me get to Fauntleroy and we'll get right back into it. Buckle in. Oh, I like that. Oh, how could I work that into a title? I'm gonna figure out how to work that into a title. Shout out to you, Fauntleroy, because when that comes out, when this interview comes out, oh, this space is gonna be on fire. Let's get into it. Back into it.
And chats go nuts.
I had to give y'all this one more time.
I'm spoken for, but I'm technically single.
How does that work exactly? I'm spoken for, but I'm technically single. Rosie want to be in a relationship so fucking bad. Because that didn't even make sense. Like, okay, maybe she meant I'm exclusively fucking someone, which fair, but I'm spoken for, but I'm technically single. And then she got upset. What was it? I think it was last week when someone described her and Jeff's dynamic as friends with benefits. Bitch, that's low key accurate. Simmer down. Please simmer down.
I'm in a talking phase with somebody. I've got 30 minutes and my makeup's done. Perfect. Couldn't be in a better position. Oh my god. Wait. I'm a slay right now.
Not even. It's pointless. I'm a slay right now. Go ahead, Rosie, continue.
What? I'm actually, I think this might be my favorite makeup look I've ever done on myself. Let me get changed first. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
I just want to run it back a little bit just so you could take in what it takes for Rosie to get up off that couch. Just run it back a couple of seconds. Just a couple of seconds. Okay.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
That looks painful. Painful.
You saw the big reveal. I'm ready. I'm ready to leave. I've got 20-ish minutes. We met through somebody that I met in my area. Like,
That's a viewer asking how they met. You notice how she didn't go into saying, I met him because his sister linked us up. The sister that I fucked.
she kind of like set us up. Because Jay was mad at H, Jay went to her brother and told her brother what happened to me. Or what happened, her version of what happened.
So this new friend dynamic, mind you, brand new, met at the library. The two girls that were already friends prior to Rosie started to have issues, and Rosie's messy ass is knee deep in the mess. So the other friend, who's not Jeff's sister, I guess invited Rosie somewhere, and Jeff's sister got upset. So because Jeff's sister knows Rosie's currently texting her brother, then decides to rush and tell her brother, by the way, she fucked me and my man. Ain't that some messy shit? And here go Jeff, still fucking with her. His sister, being upset, ran to him to say, by the way, she fucked that night.
Fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
You tell me that's not going to come up in a future argument? Okay. Okay.
Which is not the reality. And I was planning to tell the brother, like, when I met him and explain to him what happened. But the whole week passed and she didn't say anything to her brother until she was mad about H inviting me to hang out with them that didn't include her. So when that happened, I reached out to the brother and was just like, hey, I've been put in a bizarre fucking situation. I'm really sorry. Here's my version of events. Whether you believe me or not, you know, whatever. He didn't respond to me.
This is where I was a bit confused. So Jeff's sister went to him and was like, hey, by the way, she fucked me and my man. And Rosie says, oh, she's told her version of events. So what I pictured is Rosie hit up Jeff, because this is before they started really, really like talking in order to meet up. Keep in mind, at this point, they haven't even met up yet. So I guess Rosie went to Jeff, actually then explaining her version and saying, hey, I actually did it because I felt I had no other choice, which is also something I feel like not enough people are talking about. So if Jeff's sister, her version didn't match Rosie's version, and Rosie's version is saying, hey, I did this because I felt I have no choice, how did that conversation between Jeff and his sister go? Because sis, what this chick is saying is y'all actually had her do something she didn't want to do. Like, if you really think about it, that's weird. That's really weird. Again, something's up with that family. Something is up with that family.
And I thought that was that because I heard from H that basically he was like done with the whole scenario. And like I was like, I don't blame him. Because the whole situation was fucked up. And like I had no loyalty to him. But apparently this is not the first time she's done this to her brother.
Fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
So that's not the first time that Jeff's sister has slept with the chick that was supposed to be hooking up with him. Messy. Someone call Zeus, VH1, or any other network and tell them I said put these people on a fucking show. Lock Jeff ass up. I think he probably needs to be locked up. I'ma believe the accusation. Lock Jeff ass up. But he could take calls from behind the glass, or they could be at the house recording his sister or his mom talking to him from behind bars. Zeus, VH1, this is it right here. This is it right here. Absolutely. That's crazy. That's crazy work. So this not the first time y'all fucked the same person. Girl World Daddy coming through. Mr. Snowflake, right? He coming through. Oh, God, I think that's going to be so crazy. I'm not even involved and I'm nervous. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Hopefully it's this weekend. That would be really nice. It'd be really nice if he dropped it this weekend. I don't know the details, but wishful thinking. Salty Blonde, welcome to the Gold Cluster Boo, and you are Supreme, so you have access to the Discord, link in the description, like the tutorial and stuff. Jesse Messy Maj, FFG has the IG account, only 2 pics and just one on the wait, FFG has IG account, only 2 pics and just one of the front butt. Oh yeah. FFG is not gonna be posting her. Did you see my clip? Did you know what she looked like? That bitch ain't coming back on camera anytime soon. At all. Nah, not a chance. Thank you, boo. Actually, let me shut up. I was about to say something, but let me keep it shut. It will come though. Lana, thank you so much. Welcome to the Gold Cluster Boo. You have access to the Discord because you are Supreme. Thank you. Exactly Queer Drop. Welcome back. Love your name. Exactly Queer Drop. Thank you. Welcome. And if you're not already in the Discord, of course you have access. Thank you, boo. Sounds like that's it. You have been demoted to Tolik. You lucky I don't have multiple break clips ready because this is where I would pivot right to a break. You lucky. Actually, just for that, let's go back to Rosie doing her makeup.
By the way, okay, where was I in this story? Okay. And then some time passes, and recently the brother reached out to me again, and he seemed to be okay with me.
So originally, Jeff didn't even respond when she tried to explain. Remember, this clip is from the 15th of last month. But he miraculously came around, wanted to speak to her again. Fast forward, they met and been fucking ever since. Up until recently, because something came up. Mm.
And we chatted a little bit, but then I haven't heard from him in a while again. He's got his own stuff going on, and I don't know how I feel about it. And this is just a lot of drama and a lot of mess. He seems like he's somebody that, like me, is kind of guarded. So I want you guys to understand that it might be a while. If we do become something more, it might be a while of like my own fruition too, not just him.
No, if it was up to her, they'd probably be engaged at this point. Actually, let me not be dramatic. If it was up to Rosie, Jeff would already be doing live streams with her. He'd be in that pool with her. He'd be in that kitchen with her. They'd be doing cringy content together. They'd be official for 2 days and already doing a boyfriend rates my outfit video. Q&A with my boyfriend. Literally every title would follow my boyfriend. Spend the day with me and my boyfriend. Please. We all know why this isn't where Rosie wants it. Please. In this whole thing, he has something going on. Yeah, he's probably balls deep in the next bitch right now. That's the truth. That man got multiple felonies and got no job and living and sleeping on a fucking twin mattress at his parents' house. He ain't got shit going on. He balls deep in the next bitch. Probably somebody that his sister just fucked and passed off to him. Please.
Like, that's what I want. I talked to my one serious long-term relationship that lasted like 8 years. I talked to him for 7 months before we became official. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't meet a guy and I'm like, I am attracted to him and he's hot and he's nice to me, so now he's my boyfriend. No. You don't know somebody till you spend time with them. You don't know somebody until you go on a road trip with them. You don't know somebody until you like spend the night with them. Okay, here's the thing about like part of why I was so surprised by how yesterday went. So I did not plan or expect to stay the night with him. I did not expect that to happen. You don't know somebody until you know their friends and their family.
This part right here is important. Lean in. She just said you don't know somebody unless you know their friends and family. Keep in mind, this is close friends, family, because you know his sister's part of this group. Listen to this very closely. I want to remind y'all, she met these people at the fucking library.
And I learned a bunch of stuff about her, and this ex that she had mentioned went to, I think I can say this because it's true, he went to prison for charges related to like CSA basically. And I bring that up because they told me their version of events. And while I was hanging out with this girl,
I just want to point out, if I just met you or just started talking to you 2 weeks ago, if I hear CSA once, I'm out. I now heard CSA 2 and I still proceeded to fuck you? No, absolutely not. So this dude in that circle has CSA charges. Jeff was accused of CSA. Why is Rosie still around? Someone help me understand. I'd be freaking out if I heard that much CSA. Matter of fact, stay away from me. Matter of fact, you're blocked. Don't ever speak to me. Why is CSA surrounding you?
I was being told all this stuff about the friend because apparently I had accidentally landed in the middle of them having like a big quarrel between the two of them. So I heard her side, Jay's side, and then I talked to this friend, and I come to find out that the reason this girl doesn't have social media, the reason why she and her had a huge falling out originally was when this ex went to prison and was caught doing these things. She didn't immediately cut him off. Like, she initially supported him.
Oh, that sounds a bit familiar. Not quite what that friend did, but it sounds a bit familiar. That chick stuck by her man after them charges. Yeah, it's worse than someone sticking by someone they just started fucking after those accusations. Hmm. Finish, Rosie.
And she left that part of the story out when she told me this story. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so he's about to head out or head to me.
And that's that. And it's been going ever since. Elizabeth, to answer your question, absolutely. Very desperate. Very desperate. And she runs her mouth just like the other ones, too. Very desperate. Mm, mm, mm. Salty blonde. Rosie better be careful with the goth makeup. Gothic King Cobra. Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe calling on her. Could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine them getting together? But that chick would not have that. And Rosie, as much as she run her mouth, you could tell she cowers down when it comes to confrontation. Thank you for the super chat. 10KD, thank you. Speaking undertones, what foundation do you use? I have a hard time finding one with the correct undertones. I got you as a black girly, not trying to be ashy. Hold on, give me 1 second, 10KD. Let me actually get it because it's nearby. 1 second. Okay, so I'm a little extra. So when you ask for one thing, I'm gonna bring a couple of things. So when it comes to my foundation, I actually use Laura Mercier. I actually mix these two. Unfortunately, there's not an in between, but but it's worth it. I use their Laura Mercier, the Real Flawless foundation. That's what I use. And as far as, I mean, you didn't ask, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. 1 second. I love Fenty's bronzer, the Mocha Mami. It's probably like my fourth one, honestly. Do like that. The Mocha Mami. It looks very red toned, which it kind of is, but it works for my undertones. So Mocha Mami, and I brought these two honorable mentions only because the brands work beautifully for deep skin. Black Girlies, Juvia's, and Melt Cosmetics. Juvia's does get a lot of airtime, but I don't see, and maybe it's the people I'm following, I don't see enough people talk about Melt Cosmetics. I love Melt Cosmetics. So look into them if you don't want to. Laura Mercier and the bronzer from Fenty. And I don't contour like that, but I forgot the name. There's only one brand that works for me, for my complexion, when it comes to actual contouring. Like the undertone is perfect. I just can't remember the name. I gotta remember the name. But Melt, ugh, love them down. Love them down. But let me finish this. But I hope that helped 10KD. And also too, you could always because people DM me all the time. You could DM me, even though sometimes it takes me a while to get to DMs. The best thing to is just to tag me. If you tag me on Twitter and ask me a question, 9 times out of 10, I'd probably see that before a DM. If hey, what do you use here? Here, baby, I got you. I got you. I love talking makeup, skincare, all that. EB, thank you. Wait, no. Yeah, EBDB. Thank you. 1 year in girl world, married, 80 pounds down, and cut off toxic people. Newer to the cluster, but this community is incredible. Thank you for being kind, unapologetic, and real. Love your energy. Also, the Discord. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Hold on, let's read them goals again. Hold on. 1 year in girl world, married, 80 pounds down, and cut off toxic people. Period. I love that. Let's show some love for Evie in the chat, please. Throw some crowns in there, please. Some celebratory emojis, please. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Liz, thank you so much for the super chat. Anyone else feeling like Girl War starting to look like Pokemon, a new generation of the same type of every couple of years or so. Copy paste, but don't make it look the exact same. That's the thing, Liz. Thank you. There's a lot of traits they share though. That's why there's similarities, because I do believe most train wrecks share some similarities. They may not be the exact same thing, but they share some. Like I've had people say there's certain things Rosie reminds them of when it comes to Chantel, Amberlynn, and Tofia Chu. Just saying. Mm-mm-mm. And Rosie will argue you down. She don't want to be compared to any of those people. Again, she has more self-awareness than Amber and Chantel, just not enough. Not enough. Ranted toenail chuckle fuck. Thank you. If your body takes a screenshot when you sneeze, burp, and fart at the same time, how much data does Rosie have stored on her camera roll? If your body takes a screenshot when you sneeze/burp and fart at the same time, how much data does Rosie have stored on her camera roll? Chat, that's for y'all. That's for y'all. That is for y'all. And that's why, Rancid, you my people, that's for y'all. That's for y'all. Thank you. When I tell y'all, Rosie gonna hate us. Gonna hate us, bitch. Not someone saying memory overload. No, cats. Cats don't care. That wasn't just deep. That was poetry. That was poetry. Mm-hmm. See, the world has Maya Angelou. We have Rancid Toenail. You see that? You see that? You see that? Made you think. Made you think. Spoken word. Mm-hmm. 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 Scarletter, thank you for 2 months. Thank you for letting Buns know they gaslit. The tattoo says it says always. Now I'm a zoom in. I'm a zoom in. And I'm not even gonna hold you, Scarletter. On a day I'm being petty, I'm still gonna say what K Button said. On a day I'm being petty, I'm just gonna go with it. But thank you, thank you. I still wouldn't know the facts, but on the days I don't give a fuck, I'm probably still gonna go with that. Thank you, boo. Thank you for 2 months. I appreciate it. Heather Chandler. Thank you. I don't know why I was gonna mess that up. But welcome to the Gold Cluster. You are supreme, so you have access to the Discord, boo. Not K Buns coming in to say, don't listen to Scarletter. It says Applebee's. You know what? Depending on the day, guys, we can go back and forth and vote as a community to see which one it is. On some days, maybe it says always. On other days, maybe it says Applebee's. I'm open to all. These I always mess up your name. I'm gonna just say Lee. You taught me how to say your name. Hold on. The Siona Lee. The Siona Lee. The Siona Lee. Thank you so much for 45 months. Have it caught alive and forever. I miss y'all. Oh, baby, buckle in. Cause we tapping into Rosie. There's a lot there. It's a slow build up. But if you haven't been around for a while, and thank you again for 45 months. Quickest recap. This creator actually was being messy and tried to get up in DMs with Tommy back when Tommy and Amber drama was being talked about a lot. We fast forward, she's doing her own live streams. She recently had a threesome with this chick and her boyfriend, turned around and started getting to know and sleeping with that chick's brother. So she has now fucked two siblings, and currently that dude is going through something, so she may not see him this weekend. And you could tell she's already attached. And their first day was at their first date was at a swingers club where his parents were originally supposed to attend with them for some odd reason, but they didn't, not for the first date. Rosie has already cooked for the family. And also, there are some very disgusting, I don't want to go into it today. You can check out the last live stream. There are some very disgusting accusations that Jeff, the new boo, has. And then Rosie sat her big, unemployed, bum ass on the YouTube platform to make excuses for him and protect him. That's the shortest summary I can give you. And I know I missed a shit ton. But I'm happy you're here today, boo. Shart Lord, thank you for the super chat. Imagine explaining you got an STD from your brother in the bed. No. I was thinking that. Okay, do y'all think Rosie was smart enough to use protection? Do you think Rosie was smart enough to use protection? Because you got to remember, it would be hard for her to narrow it down. She slept with multiple people. Bitch, could you imagine if she popped up pregnant? Could you imagine? Don't know if it's the sister's boyfriend or Jeff's. Oh, bitch, could you imagine? Rosie, you better have used protection, girl. Could y'all imagine she pops up pregnant? Mm, 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 mm. Let me finish this up. I'm just throwing it out there, child. Just throwing it out there. Catalina, thank you for the super chat. There's a million red flags with this whole family, and she still sat up there defending him. What do you mean siblings have been with the same people? But Rosie sat her ass on that platform a few days ago and said, viewers are jealous. They're bitter. They are desperate and can't fathom that she has standards. And it's whatever. Mm, 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 mm. Sorry, Kirsty J. Thank you for the super chat, boo. Charlie, do we 100% know Jeff and his sister are definitely two different people, and it's not the same person in disguise? Sorry, I'd not be shocked if she got that. No, I think it's different people. I just can't see sibling rivalry over an unemployed pick-me. Crazier things have happened. And it sounds like they've had issues before, Rosie, because it sounds like this not the first time she's done it. Like the sister has done that to Jeff. I believe they're two separate people. I believe it. The way everything went down is crazy, but I believe it. I do. And thank you, boo. Catalina, no, why are all these girls fine with CSA? Exactly. Since I've been streaming Rosie, how many times have you heard me say so? Like, come on. She's weird. Oh, and by the way, Rosie, let me be very clear. Anybody I criticize that could criticize me back. They could pop off, do whatever. Don't make it problematic because I'll drag you. Whatever. Rosie went live the other day and someone brought me up in her chat. And she went on to say something like, oh, yeah, I saw she was talking about me. I looked at the thumbnail and rolled my eyes. And I see people are putting words in my mouth. No, you dumb bitch. I play your own words. And the quotes that I put in the thumbnail are literally quotes from the person's mouth. When it comes to me, I play your words and give my opinion, point out the contradictions, and point out the lies. That's why I clock bitches better than most in this space. She can say she doesn't like the way I maybe give my opinions about her. That's fine. But the whole, oh, putting words in my mouth, bitch, that, not me. Find a different argument, not me. That's the problem with Rosie. She wanted attention so bad. Now that she got it, she don't know how to take it. She wanted them Amberlynn type checks. This is what comes with it, especially when you acting like her, you clown. Talking about, oh, she put words in me? Okay. Keep going with that. Keep going with that. You are getting me back into makeup. Thank you for being my muse, gorgeous. Oh, I love that. Oh, thank you. And I haven't gotten back to this person yet because you're not the first person to say this to me. And thank you for everybody who's all interested when I talk about makeup. Thank you for real. Butter Crumpet, if you see this at any point, wait for Pat McGrath's new palette. Wait, I don't know when it's dropping, but wait for Pat McGrath's new palette. It's so cute because there's specific viewers and they come to me about certain stuff, and I just love talking to y'all. And I saw that message. I do not recall if I responded, but please, y'all, especially for anyone interested in Pat McGrath, she announced a new palette coming out soon. So wait, before you purchase anything that she got currently, wait to see what the new palette looks like. But yeah, if you see this Butter Crumpet, I plan to actually get back to you, but just in case you're here, it's coming. Jez Belly, who got milk money? Milk money. I need not a Dono cannon, but listen. And also, don't forget Sephora be having them sales. Never sleep on a Sephora sale. I love me a sale, especially during the holidays, child, because I think it's 20 to 30%. I forgot whatever Rouge get, because I think it ranges from 10 to 30% depending on your like membership or whatever, however that thing works. But if you got to get it on sale, get it on sale, please. But it's worth it. It's worth it. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna do it today because I did it. It's way too late in the stream. Nothing. I'll just try to be in stream early on in one of my next streams. I should just write it down. Nothing. Sorry. I need to. They all tunnel buddies now. Not tunnel buddies. Oh my God. I just realized something. Do you think Rosie would be honest about who was better in bed? Like if somebody asked Rosie, hey, who did you enjoy more, Jeff or his sister? The fact that somebody could fucking ask her that is what's crazy. All right, I'm just saying. Listen, Elizabeth, you saying it's disgusting, but like it's a question that actually can be asked. I didn't tell her to fuck siblings. I didn't tell her to do that. You know what's so crazy? Not Rosie's dirty kitchen floor. You know what's so crazy? I could see it being a sister too. Mind you, didn't really hear much about the sister, but I could see it being a sister. I can see it. I could see it. That's crazy work. And I want to repeat, Jeff better not come in this space because he gonna hate it. He gonna hate it. Danny Jean, she got that buttermilk biscuit busted open. Yeah, and everybody could take a piece, apparently. The fuck? Sister got a piece, Jeff got a piece. I low-key don't even think it's the daddy. I think it's the mom who's gonna get a piece next. Because based on that exchange that has to do with those accusations, that man said, Jeff mom be cheating. What the fuck y'all got going on? That's weird. Ain't no Smeezes Jesus. Thank you for the super chat. She got an STD, then say he loved her because she got. Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine? Rosie girl, you better learn to shut up. You better learn to shut up. Danny, you don't think the mama's next? Really think about that. It's the mom that's next. I don't even think it's the daddy. It's the mom. Yeah, it's the mom. Especially since that man said she'd be sitting there cheating on her husband. They was gonna go along to the what is it called again? It's literally the title of my stream. The Swingers Club, yeah, it's the mom. Yep. Yeah. I just don't want to hear that the family members at the same time with Rosie. Because I thought that for a second. I corrected myself the last stream, but I really don't want to hear that. Like, keep y'all freaky shit separate. Even though y'all passing off women to one another, just keep it separate. Okay? I don't want to hear no island boys type of scenarios going on. I do not want to hear that around here. And them fucking freaks are from Florida too. We fight so many stereotypes down here. Keep in mind, I want to actually make this clear for anyone who doesn't know. I was not born and raised in Florida. I was born and raised in Connecticut. I am a transplant. I moved down here. So when you hear these Florida stories, I understand some of y'all think about me, but just know I was not born here. I'm built different from these freaks. Okay? So when y'all want to burn Florida down, I'm not part of the problem. I am from Connecticut, Fairfield County, Connecticut, born and raised. I moved to Tampa, Florida. These people can't relate. Island boys, Rosie, Jeff's family. You want to know why you don't hear no crazy shit like these people? Because I'm not from here. I still have my Connecticut number. That's how much I don't want to be that connected to Florida. When I have to give my number out at doctors, oh, you got a different, yup, Connecticut. I'm from Connecticut. The fuck? Nah. Hell no. I'm telling you, Florida is such a like, and then mind you, don't help that they telling these damn stories. They already want to burn us down, Rosie. Share a wholesome story. Did you go cook for the homeless? Something. Did Jeff save a cat from a tree? Something. We need the help. We literally need a PR team down here. And hear this bitch talking about a whole bunch of fucking siblings, swingers clubs. She probably pregnant by one of these people. It's Pre, when I told you, Pre, when you leave, take me with you. Take me with you. Pre, well, we both got to leave. But just in case you try to leave before me, Pre, take me with you. I'm not playing. Sam, I want you to never admit that again. I want you to never admit that again. It's okay. You could say that. I don't know, child. When I'm down here, I'll be so proud to say I'm from Connecticut. When people are like, oh, because I guess they could hear it in my voice or something. They're like, oh, where are you from? Connecticut. Oh, so you're not from here? No. Oh, you're not from Florida? No. Born and raised Connecticut. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm going to go check Twitter and Discord to see if Rosie said anything worth reviewing. If I'm not live tomorrow, it will be Sunday, but I actually want to go live tomorrow and Sunday, but I got to see. But we will be discussing Rosie, if not in the next stream, the stream after that. I just got to see because, I ain't done with FFG. That clown ass bitch. Thank you for everyone who joined me. Thank you for spending all this time with me. If you enjoyed anything about the stream, I would appreciate if you left me a thumbs up. And when we're done with the stream, please consider leaving a comment. It's good for the algorithm. But before everybody leave, one more time, before y'all leave.
Fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Don't forget. And Jeff's sister probably won't let him forget either. Later, guys.
Hi, guys. I'm looking like a Macy's manager. Gay Village is where?
Downtown. Beauty.
Can we go to a gay bar? Can you, whenever you go down next time, can you put this in the big fridge for me?
Okay.
Thanks.
Hey, everybody.
Whole story. Here's for you, Dee Dee. Oh my God. Goodbye.